Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Well, last time, me and Karlach had our first proper kiss, and I suspect today we're gonna have a few more firsts as well, damn it. Still, before we get to the hedgehogs, yes, we've also made it to the last light inn. So it'll probably be a good idea to check in on who made it from the Emerald Grove, who's missing, and what, if anything, these guys have learnt about the local area. Because I'm guessing there's a lot we can pick up by just speaking to these guys. Especially Jaheira, who by the sounds of it is, yes, a well-known and much-renowned local hero. In we flipping go and... okay, bare minimum, Alfira is here. That's important, she was one of my favourites, so hello Alfira, though... okay, how precisely at level 4 do you only have 26 hit points? That is embarrassing, Alfira.
You're alright, thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
So okay, step 1, let's figure out precisely what happened, when it happened, who was taken, etc, etc.
I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Astarion was with the kids, telling them it was going to be alright. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
Okay, so which one was Astarion again? I've genuinely forgotten too, but I'm not going to say that, because that's really insensitive. As is, walking into the darkness was a really stupid idea. But it was, because we've repeatedly heard that if you want to get to Baldur's Gate, you just hop on a boat and take the river. Like, that definitely should have been what you decided to do instead the moment you walked into the necrotic nightmare lands. But no, instead, let's focus on the survivors. And in particular, yeah, if they had you, like, so surrounded, they were just picking you off and then taking many of you off to the towers, how precisely did any of you get away?
Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
So yeah, the wizard, who, the first time I came into the grove, I suggested ought to stay and fight.
He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Well, basically I do die on a fairly regular basis. Luckily, we've got, like, you know, spells that bring me back from the dead. So, yeah, in the event any of your friends have died, we simply bring them back with magic. That's my plan. And if we're not allowed to do that... I'm gonna be honest, I'm all out of ideas at that point, Alfira. Like, I do die a lot. It's certainly true, although... you know what? Let's quote some bard poetry at her. That might appeal to Alfira.
Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
So right, head over there, get everyone out, like Bex told us to last episode. Gotcha.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, alright? I can't handle anyone else dying.
So alright, that's Alfira, and there's Jaheira right there, so we'll get to you last. Step 1, yeah, let's just see if anyone else has got anything interesting to say, though, speak of the devil. We were just told about Roland. I'm guessing, yes, you're not doing so hot, given Alfira did just specifically flag that. And also, you are currently shouting at children.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Okay, so... Roland's had a bit too much to drink after a very traumatic experience, and... as a sorcerer, I could suggest this isn't a good idea, just in terms of his magical abilities. But no, given we were told this by Alfira, let's let him know that everyone knows about and appreciates what he did.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Right. He's not really happy with me because if I just told them to go, his theory is maybe they'd have already been and gone, not been captured, and yeah, already be in Baldur's Gate. So, you know what? Fair enough. If you point me in the right direction, I will try and get them back.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
So, right. He's not currently very chatty. Gotcha.
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Okay, but one of the tiefling kids behind the bar's got something going on. A magical book.
It's for Roland.
So, okay. How about we... Okay, don't want to intimidate the small child. These guys have been through enough. Give it to me, though. I'll make sure he gets it. So yeah, a bit of deception. I'm bloody good at deception. Toss in some guidance. Yeah, that should be fine. Basically anything but a 1. 14 on the nose. Spot on.
Fine. Hey. Huh? Where is it? I must have dropped it. Well, you can look for it if you want. Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Okay. So there's a mysterious magical book somewhere in here. Okay, have a look-see round, see who else is floating around who may be of interest, and that's Merkin, isn't it? I like Merkin. Merkin's great.
This place is awesome. There's so much stuff.
Okay, nothing more from him, but I do appreciate, yes, at least one person does not appear to be traumatized, crying, drunk, etc., etc. He's just delighted to explore a new place.
That might be worth a look.
And hello, Sexy. In the same room, there's a loose plank down here, including a scribbled note and a snowburst ring. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create an ice surface. So yeah, under those circumstances, even a basic ray of frost would always create a big ice McGibble, the same as an ice chromatic orb. That's pretty good. Right, and we've got an old diary here. Presumably a very old diary because there's mention of a Catherick Thorm again. So right, there's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines of the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. And hope to learn more about Catherick Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him puts people on edge. So, right, this is like Catherick's origin. Once upon a time, he was just the mayor of, presumably, that small ruined village just down the road. Until eventually, he became, yes, very powerful, the leader of a Sharan cult, and ultimately, one of the 3 ultimate mega leaders who we've seen briefly in the Absolute Visions. Right, and while we're going around, light every torch, because I always enjoy lighting every single bloody torch. Oh, and hello, Sexy. Just peeking off of the balcony here, due west of where we are, there's something. Okay. So potentially, blimey, there's even more in terms of a landmass over there. No way to get to it direct, though. Possibly I need to go north to loop round to it. That, or like I mentioned last episode, yeah, find a boat, given there's a dock down here, and possibly, yeah, some sort of a pier we could use over there as well. Right, back in the other side of the inn, and we've also got ourselves a cat called His Majesty. That's adorable. Right, the animals have always got something interesting to say.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Okay, so this cat might be a bit on the less friendly side. you know what? I'm going to hiss in return, just to toss in some guidance and some advantage and whatnot. I'm going to out-hiss this cat.
I see. Yes, perhaps you're right.
Alright, I've officially out-hissed the cat, spot on. So, now I've got that out the way, let's have a nice civil discussion.
Fine.
So, right, how long have you been here, my friend? Because I don't remember seeing you in the Emerald Grove, suggesting possibly you predate the arrival of this lot.
It was quite straightforward. I slinked.
And no other explanation at all, I love it. So, right, any chance you know about any secrets, my friends?
Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar.
That's a fair conclusion under the circumstances. And by any chance, would you like to come and join my camp? Because I've got 2 pets right now, but a third one would be spot on.
I'd rather die.
I mean, in all fairness, the owlbear would probably eat you, so that's a sensible response, yes.
I call myself His Majesty.
And we can't ask any follow-up questions either. Beautiful. I love speaking to animals in this game. Animals are just lovely, though. Okay, so, Raphael appears to just be here, and is currently playing chess, or some D&D equivalent of it, with Moll. So Moll said to me previously, hey, I'm a bit busy with people more important than you. She was not cocky kidding! Moll, do you know who you're playing this game with right now?
Your move, Moll.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Moll. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
Okay, so I failed miserably. Alternatively, right. Sleight of hand, I could try and rig the game in her favour. Not 100% sure that's a good idea. Like, Raphael could notice, and that might be a problem. The bard option does not feel that useful. So, I'm going to suggest Gale, by far the most intelligent member of my team, has probably made a good point. I'm going to back him up.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
I actually don't, but Gale does, and I trust him when it comes to intelligence-related stuff, so... Okay. Why precisely are you here? And why are you messing with a mole? That worries me, because she's just a kid. She can make a very bad decision when it comes to dealing with a devil. But you know what? As a bard, I'm just going to boast about my many hidden talents.
I can most certainly believe it. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
Okay. So that presumably would be how Cazador controlled him. Once upon a time, he inscribed some magical runes on his back. But yeah, if he doesn't know where he is or he's too far away, they don't work. And you know what? How about before you do a deal with a literal devil, you let us take a look at the scars, Astarion. Possibly me or Gale might be able to sort that out for ya.
You haven't told them? And you've kept your clothes on this whole time. How unlike you. Why not let them see? Don't be shy.
God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Well, now you know.
So, okay. To me that looks Gith. Because, you know, their writing is a circle, where the words are like spokes on a wheel. And that's what that looks like to me. So, yeah, possibly Githyanki, but then again, Githyanki writing might be inherited from Mind Flayers. Like, that could be a flipping Mind Flayer magic right there. But okay. Why didn't you tell me, Astarion? We could at least have had a look at that for ya.
Perhaps I should have. I'm not exactly used to asking for help and being met with, well, help. But what's done is done, so how about we stop talking about it and just get on with things? Although I should probably get dressed first.
So, right. The fact we backed Gale has just got me a lovely bit of inspiration. And Astarion doesn't want to speak urgently immediately. I'm guessing he will want to later. Also, Barkus has decided to leave our camp and come visit.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
How on earth did you get here before us, given you started in our camp? But, yes indeed. I told you I'd help rescue Wulbren. I'm on my way to do it.
I haven't forgotten. And as it happens, I was making something to help you on your way. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Yep, no problem at all. Them, everyone else, I am going to rescue the lot of them.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
So, right. Possibly that suggests, yeah, that could be a way to maybe blow an entrance open that would give us a major advantage going forward. Or indeed, blow an exit out of a prison to let people out. So okay, hand it over, we'll get on with that, my friends.
When I'm finished making it.
Oh, never mind, it's not done yet. Fine, well you let me know when it is. And hello, sexy. I was just moseying around upstairs. Nothing much up here, but when I came into this, yeah, very large side room, it got given an actual proper name. Isobel's room. I was kind of expecting this to be Jaheira's room, given she appears to be, like, the leader, or whatnot. Isobel. That doesn't ring a bell, to be honest, though. By any chance, is there a secret room or something?
A bust of Catherick Thorm, as he once was. A devotee of Saluna.
So, right. That's Catherick right there. But once, yeah, Saloon. And yes, I'm aware it's not Saloon, but I like saying Saloon, because she's a goddess of the moon, so her name ought to be Saloon. I've just decided that, and I'm sticking with it. So, yeah, that seems to be how Sharans operate. They just kidnap people and convert them. It happened to him, and I strongly suspect it happened to Shadowheart as well. Oh, and hello, sexy. In a wardrobe in the same room, this mysterious Isobel and whatnot. There's potentially a rather snazzy outfit here. Oh, multiple snazzy outfits. So right, proper outfit of Saluna here. Light armor, only 11 AC though. No special effect. Which is a little bit disappointing. Oh, and speak to the devil. Right, I just found Isobel, who's just hanging out here doing...
Hear me, Moon Maiden.
Oh, hang on. You're the one who's protecting, yeah, the last light in. You're literally, like, focusing moonlight with mirrors so you could create this barrier. Okay, that's kinda cool. Now I feel bad that I've, like, you know, looted your wardrobe and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I was mainly interested in maybe giving Karlach a new look. You know what? I don't love it, actually. I feel like, yeah, the trousers are a bit boring. Like, the corset's nice, but yeah, the short sleeves and the slightly dull trousers, they're not particularly interesting. She can stay with, yes, her existing dressing gown. And right, just before we catch up with Isobel or Jaheira, one chest with nothing, but I also just saw there's a book over here. That might be the book we were looking for, so hang about. Just hop over here, just check the roof as well. Nothing much else as far as I can see, but yeah. Get to here, if we can, yeah. Hop down over in this direction, and grab the book. Now, is this by any chance the book that the kid downstairs mentioned? So, okay, the story of the Raven Queen. Someone who wanted to ascend to godhood, which a lot of people seem to want to do in this universe, but something went a bit wrong. In the end, she ended up being flung across the plains into an eerie and terrible realm called the Shadowfowl. Could this maybe be like the very start of the Sharan cult or something? Maybe, I'm not sure.
Check it out! We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Oh, and on the way back in, one of the little tiefling kids is yet another store. We got 3 of them round here.
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Oh, I'm 100% being conned here, but that's fine. You kids are adorable. So, you know what? What if a mole said I could have it? Yeah, let's just give this a go. Basically, anything but yeah, no problem whatsoever. Spot on.
No, she didn't.
Amazing. That deception check didn't actually work, so... right, intimidation. Yes, she did, with another deception roll. Look, give it to me, or I'm telling Mol on you. Because that way, yeah, I get my... it's only DC 6. Okay, I feel mean now. I'm basically just bullying a child.
Fine.
So, alright. That gets me the K. And it's a tower-shaped K. But okay, nothing useful in the description, just elaborate key, plated with silver, in the shape of a tower. So okay, if I see a tower, this might be related to that, I suppose. I love his inventory, by the way, because there are several other scams in here as well. Like a fishing rod of alertness that means the wielder can't be surprised unless something unexpected happens. That's amazing. Then a decanter of nearly endless water, but it can in fact sometimes run out of its endless water. But it will definitely regain its properties the next day, the day after for certain. Okay, what's with your lucky spoon? It's a spoon of saltiness. So, if you salt food with this shadow-cursed utensil, it never adds the right amount. Devious. However, he is selling some actual real stuff too. Evasive shoes that increase, armor class by 1, and that's pretty good. And the second cloak I've seen in this entire game. Though not a particularly interesting one, to be honest. So yeah, if you disengage, which I almost never do, creates a foggy cloud. I mean, it is a cloak, which is inherently a good thing. And shoes that increase armor class, like, that's good. For only 200 gold. Okay, I'll have the shoes, we'll leave the cloak for now. So yeah, under the circumstances, I'm going to give those to Karlach. Because yeah, her AC going up to 15, that's a nice little boost. And okay, there's one person with a regular name here I don't recognise. I don't think you were in the Grove, so right, you must be Harper, I assume.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
And that's true. Where is Zevlor?
We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Zevlor just wanted to surrender. That doesn't sound like Zevlor. I'm not 100% sure I believe that, actually, so... yeah. Why were you here to begin with? I'm not sure I trust your story, or you, given I've never seen you before.
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place, escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
I feel like potentially, yeah, you might have deliberately led everybody into trouble. Yeah, you know what? It sounds like you really messed this up.
Aye, I did. Maybe you'd have been the one to save us, if you'd been there. Or maybe you'd be missing, along with the rest.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of you. Potentially, you might be the one who is to blame for all of this nonsense. Still, let's check in with Isobel. I suspect possibly she won't be that chatty if she's busy concentrating on, you know, this whole moon protective bubble spell thing. Oh, though before we do, right, read her diary. That might provide some useful insights. Literally a single paragraph. Since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my lungs, I can't get it out. So okay. She thinks something's wrong with her. Let's have a chat, Isobel. Me and you need to get to know each other, I think.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isobel. Pleased to meet you.
So, right. The coughing worries me. Because, yeah, you're like pulling a magic from the moon and using it to make the bubble. If the bubble fails, everybody dies. If you die to whatever's made you sick, the bubble will fail. We need to get you well again, so yeah. I'm gonna save you, that's absolutely fine, but fill me in on your job, because you feel important.
I am a cleric of Our Lady of Silver, the moon goddess Selûne. As long as I keep channeling her power, this inn stays uncursed. A defense to your offense. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. This lantern should, though.
And there we go. So I'm guessing there was some sort of way to, repair the lantern I had off at Nia. But instead we came here, and we grabbed this one. And Jess, anything else you could tell me about the local area?
There is, actually. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Okay, hang on. What's happening? Oh! What the cock are you?
Hello, Isobel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Right. Is this related to the Raven Queen? 'Cause it feels like I just read a book about the Raven Queen, and now a guy's shown up with distinctly raveny wings. So, do you know this guy?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Right. It's possible I can probe your thoughts in return to figure out what's going on. But by the sounds of it, yeah, this place is not a secret. Moonrise Towers knows all about it, and is getting interested in it. So right, see what we can learn. That's a nice easy check, especially with some guidance. So basically, yeah, anything but one should do the job. Beautiful. So okay, what can we get from you?
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Okay. Why alive? Why would a Sharon desperately need someone whose primary skill at the moment appears to be creating Selûne bubbles? Like, what's the advantage? Because clearly it's not just to get the bubble down so they can attack the inn. If so, she could die. Why does the cult want her? I don't know, but yeah. Let's be completely open with Isobel. Like she says, she's going to hold the fort here while I go out and do adventuring stuff. They're trying to kidnap you. We need to sort this out.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isobel.
Oh, no, that's not okay. You can't flip in half Maul. Oh, dear. I think a lot of people might be about to die.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Right, so stuff's just got really... Uh-oh, what the cock's happening right now? Okay, stuff is occurring. I've just been surprised, but also... Hang on, what the cock's happening right now? We've taken a bit of damage, so... Right, who's on our side versus not on our side? So, right, this has just turned into a really cocky big fight. Am I actually allowed to do anything right now? Because I can't help but notice that officially I've got, like, an hourglass on my portrait, but I appear to be allowed to do things anyway. So, right, let's figure out what we're looking at here. Level 3, Flying Ghoul, Winged Horror. Poor Wisdom, reasonable AC, good Dexterity. So Wisdom's the weak point there. Honestly, nothing much of interest about them beyond poison immunity. The bigger problem is you. You've already taken some damage immediately in the form of, yes, opportunity attacks, I believe. So, blimey. AC 17, Dexterity 16, very cooking strong, Wisdom's the weak point. Anything else of a note? Not really. It's difficult to frighten him, but yeah, beyond that he's just good at bonking people with a big old stick. Let's focus on him, cause yeah, I'm gonna work under the assumption the other warriors downstairs can deal with these guys, because they're literally only level 3. Oh, and speaking of which, right, Jaheira is downstairs and is level 8, so I feel like she could deal with most of this by herself. That's fine. Let's just focus on protecting Isobel. Because one assumes if Isobel dies, bloody hell, that would be bad. So right, step 1, activate rage mode. So as a result of that, everybody else gains advantage attacking this idiot. Good. And yeah, do I want to take out you, or just to focus on you? Because this one out here, you're pretty much alone. And also you're right next to the mirrors, which might be important potentially. Also, for some reason, Arya appears to just be muttering things like, oh my, set me free, etc, etc. Which feels weird and wrong. Not sure if Arya is supposed to be saying those things, but she does appear to be. Okay, let's just have, Karlach step away from this guy. And then we'll start tossing things in. Because you're very good at tossing things in. So, gosh darn it, throwing might be a bit difficult inside, potentially. Because there's, like, stuff in the way. Okay, I've got an angle that will work, but it's only 75%, so... you know what? As a starting point, don't throw that. Throw a potato. Okay, that's what we want to throw instead. Throw a potato in his face. That's still 75%, but it might blind him. So there we go, that's... gosh darn it, we missed with the potato. So okay, try again. If we could blind him, that would be good. So this time, yes, throw a pie in his face. And... blinded. Spot on. So he's now blind. That's good, meaning, yeah, it's going to be much harder for him to hit us. Now everyone else has got Wolf's Prey. So right, I've officially blinded him with a pie to the face. That's amazing. But yeah, I think at this point, Arya has also got her turn. So yeah, you're now blinded, so everything's got advantage against you. What's the best option in terms of, yeah, what we can do? Honestly, it's probably, yeah, just upcasting a good old chromatic orb. That, or actually, yeah, make him drop, 100% guaranteed hit on making him drop his weapon, you say? So, never mind, he decided to hold on to it, but as a result of that, yeah, he's going to take damage over time. So, okay, that's a really good start right there. Meanwhile, just start doing flipping magic to anyone who needs it. Does anyone need healing? Astarion could benefit from a tiny bit of healing. Yeah, so yeah, top him up, give him the bardic inspiration. Why is Arya just yelling help, help over and over again? That's so bloody weird. Right, you just step back over here. That's all you can do. So, yeah, as for Karlach, that's all you could do as well. So, right. Jahira, I'm going to need you to be getting with a blimey. Right, you're just casting a flipping storms up there. That's nice. And we've got, oh dear. There's more people coming in than I was expecting. Like, there are way more people here. Right. Keep her safe. Just keep using cutting words. So, save. Though, she's taking a lot of damage. Guys, there are more horrors here than I was expecting. She's only got, like, 33 hit points remaining. That's a worrying start, actually, because, yeah, there are a lot more cocking enemies here than I was anticipating. But they're all pretty weak, all things considered. Okay, step one, let's take 2 of these guys out of the fight right now with hypnosis. This should work, so... Never mind, hypnosis doesn't work on them, apparently. Oh, this could be going better, actually, so... Isobel, have you got some... Oh, that wasn't that much. That's only 20 damage, but you can heal yourself. Some of these guys are just surprised they're not doing anything. I think you attempted to attack Jahira and it didn't go well. Oh, they're desperately going for Isobel. So, right, speaking of which, there's more claws coming in, and also more dashing. Yeah, they're just trying to get to her. You had to bypass some ice first. Could you guys please, like, wake up and do some stuff, please? So, right. We've got Astarion ready to go. You could probably take down Flaming Fist Marcus right now. I think you could do that. So, okay. The bigger problem is all these stupid losers who are now all around me. No, you know what? Take him out first. He's the priority. He's blind. This isn't going to be too difficult to do. So, yeah. 1 basic attack on you. So, there we go. 5 damage. That's a fine. That wasn't supposed to do that much. Knock him over with the topple. 96% chance to hit. Beautiful. And you, sir, are straight up to cocking 4 lightning charges immediately, because you have done multiple punches. So, right, now we just keep punching him. And as a result of that, when we get up to 5 charges, which should be on the next punch, the punch after will do the extra bonus electric damage. So, if we're lucky, this will kill you. And you've got the bonus accuracy as well. So get in there. Down he flipping goes. So, right, that's you, cocky dead buddy. I'm hoping that might scare the rest of these guys. So, okay. Would you not like to maybe wake up and start helping? Because the one person who's keeping you alive is really cocking surrounded right now. So, yeah, you just need to get in here. Please be on our side, even though that guy was a flaming fist and whatnot. So, okay, they're just dashing in. They're not really being that bloody helpful. Still, they've got a couple of shots at the ones downstairs. But, yeah. How are we going to take out all of these stupid losers? Well, I'll tell you what. Right now, we just need to kill them as fast as possible. So, yeah. Use a brace so I could basically roll advantage on damage rolls going forward. So, activate that. Then go into, yes, my flipping, hang on, reckless attack mode, absolutely. So, 96% chance to hit, and I get to re-roll the damage. So, get in, stab you, so that's 15, and I get to do more as well. And I also get to do a rush attack, if I want to. Potentially knocking some other enemies over. So, yeah, get over here. There we go, that's doing something at least. So, yeah, I'm kind of like, you know, trying to surround Isobel as best I can. Would now be a good time to maybe... Oh, what could we do with bonus actions? We can do some pushing. I mean, yeah, that would at least get a bit of space around here. So, yeah, just kick you over there. That's fine. It doesn't do any damage, unfortunately, but... Okay. That's what we can do with you. Then we've got Arya. You're now wounded. You're a bit wounded. Possibly... Oh, I'm out of... Yeah, twin spell meta magic. What's the best option for you losers at this point? It could well be... Oh, Dissonant Whispers is not bad if I upcast it. Or alternatively... Yeah, Shatter's a Constitution save. You've only got Constitution 10. If I could get a good angle, can I hit? No, I'm not sure I've got. Hang on. know there's a really good angle for Shatter, actually. If I could get you just in the right spot. Yep, that's spot on. So, right, that works as far as I'm concerned. Activate Shatter. The strongest one is 41. Screw it. Get this up to a flipping maximum. That should be, yeah, just those idiots. Let's go. And if we are lucky, that might kill one of them. One's dead. You're not very wounded at all. You're very badly hurt. Is there anything else I can do? I'll tell you what I can do. I can heal Isobel. Do it. Pop some healing and bardic inspiration on her. She cannot be allowed to die. Because it feels like those guys are trying to kill her, no matter what Marcus said. So, yeah, that's all we can do here, though. You know what? Get over to this guy. Don't let him get over to Isobel. Just to box him in. So, right. Jaheira is back and has turned into a panther. That's kind of cool. You planning to actually attack? Nope, you weren't planning to actually attack. Just jump around a bit. So, right. There's lots of claws coming in. You're just taking on the ones down there. So, right. The low ground appears to be under control. We just need to hold the upstairs as best we can. Isobel is down to 6. 6 cocking hit points. Okay, the one good thing, though, is, yeah, the 3 in here, they've already had their turn this round. The ones that we yet to attack, they're stuck downstairs. Okay, screw it. Absolute maximum upcast on... Okay, just step forward a bit. Apparently this room is a bit crowded and full of things, so it's a bit difficult to target these guys. But yes, 14 health, 25, 27. Like I was saying, maximum upcast, please. So, yeah, this is 10d6. So, yeah, each ray is 2d6. Which is probably going to lead to, yeah, therefore, about 6 damage overall. So we'll put 2 on you, 3 on you, and then, oh, actually, hang on. That one, you're a bit too close to me, to be honest. Yeah, 2 at the back over here, if we can. That's you. Path is interrupted. Amazing. Right, 3rd on you, 1 on you. Okay, that's 1 or more dead. Do we get anything on you? I think we hit you with, like, 1. Can we do anything else? Not really, no. It's alright, end your turn. Please take out these people. And okay, she's healing herself. That's good and important. You're just sort of running around doing nothing. These harpers are cocking useless. Literally, they just hang out on a roof and toss pebbles at their enemy. They're just not doing a cocking thing. You're trying to fly it too. Yep, you're just desperately trying to get to cocking Isobel, and she just took 17 more damage. Could some of you guys please assist? Because Isobel is so close to dead right now. Yep, they're just dashing. All of them just dashing in, not doing a cocking thing. Right, we need these guys to, like, start dying in a hurry. Okay, Astarion, what's the strongest arrow you flipping got right now? Honestly, the arrow of fire is pretty good. So, yeah, if we just pop that down, hang on, in just the right spot. Disadvantage. Target too cocky close. But I'm basically just wasting my action because the bonus action's where the real stuff is. Yeah, do it. Give it a go. Use cutting words to ideally... A lot of stuff is on fire right now. Whether that's good or not, it's hard to say. But right. I'm kind of hoping at this point, yeah, we can now start doing some punching. I've got 3 key remaining. Topple for you. Right, that's you, Dad. Topple for you. Right, that's you. Good, dead as well. And then just move over here. And that's all we could do, unfortunately. Right, is there anything else we've got? No, not really. But I've got 2 more turns before anything else happens. Though I have set your bedroom on fire. I am sorry about that, by the way. Right, Harpers get to waste their turn doing nothing of any note whatsoever. Cocky, useless bastards. Seriously, where are you and what are you planning to do? Oh, they're just dashing. Amazing. Do you want to dash as well? Oh, they do. Literally useless. Literally cocking useless. So, right. Isabella's now on 8 health. But I think, yeah, there's you. And then there's you down here. But you can just fly and then attack afterwards. So that is not good, actually. Okay, the best thing I could do with Karlach right now is probably run away, accept the attack of opportunity, stand here, block the door, or at least attack anyone that tries to come through that way, and then start throwing. Because that's the most powerful thing I could do. So yeah, 95% on you. Nice and cocky dead. Then yeah, if I could, can I get into a position where I can hit you on the low ground? Because if I can, I feel like that's going to be the better option. Just toss that at you. Yeah, 95% chance to hit. That is not a kill, but you are very wounded. Okay. Arya. If Arya could get into a good position to just toss anything at that last enemy, we'd be okay. The question is, can I actually get into a good position to do aforementioned thing? Okay, just get to here. Jump to... I can't jump anywhere. Gosh darn it, it's moments like this I really miss having Magic Missile. Magic Missile was great. I cannot hit you from where I am. Just try and get into a good position. Please, I'm begging you. I can't get past Karlach. Karlach's now blocking the way. Okay, that one's going to survive, but Gale gets a turn before, yeah, anything else happens. So, end my turn. If we're lucky, Jaheira can finish this. No, Jaheira's just decided, screw it, I'm just going to disappear. Then the Harper's just decided to dash rather than do anything, obviously. Would you like to maybe do something? No, you want to miss? The Harpers are cocking useless. Absolutely cocking useless. What else do I have here? I don't have Magic Missile either. Okay, in which case, just toss a basic potion at her. Just for, like, safety, if you'd be so kind. Alright, I just want to be path interrupted. Right, there would do. Toss in the potion. There's a bit more health, just in case. End your turn there. So you are now giving yourself a mage armor. No, don't run outside. Just stay where I can see you. Cocking useless. Though, nope. Obviously, she shot through the roof and then missed. You're probably going to fly straight out. No!
Another parasite. Collected.
Never mind.
It might be useful.
So, okay, what the cock was all of that nonsense?
Isobel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isobel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first.
Okay, but more importantly, yeah, while I know some background details, I need all the information you've got on who Ketheric is these days.
General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding the army of the Absolute. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. A man does not return from the dead and becomes impervious to arrows out of nowhere. There is magic at work. Strong, arcane, and most likely necromantic. Healed right in front of me, and chased us into the shadows. We took shelter here and were considering a full retreat, until you came along. I don't know why he's waiting. Why he's not marching his army west as we speak, but as long as he remains, there's still a chance. You are that chance. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
But yeah, more importantly, if it was just a case of removing the bubble to attack the inn, why was he so obsessed with you being captured and not dead?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
I like how her bedroom is just collapsing in the background behind her because I set it on fire. I'm so sorry about that, by the way. And yes, we'll try and do a Catholic, but I suspect it might be a bit complicated and potentially take a while. Yeah, so you just stay here and work on the bubble. Right, we can also have a 1 Mind Flayer Parasite, half plate armor, which is we're apparently stealing right now. Great Club +1, which is not particularly interesting, to be honest. I could just go to Camp 2. And 1 ring. So invisibility and blur. So, concentration spell, forcing attackers to have a disadvantage on attack rolls. Fine, though I can think of many things I'd rather be doing with concentration for the most part.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Okay, I was kind of hoping that maybe playing the instrument would, you know, potentially stop Ari just saying, won't you help me, let me free, over and over again, but no, that's not actually happening, so hang on, what the cock is going on here? Ah, hang on, it's not Arya speaking. The game did say there was something weird about the Moon Lantern. Right, set the Moon Lantern as my active weapon, and now give it an inspect. Because I suspect it's the Moon Lantern that's currently speaking.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Okay. I mean, that is sad, and I will let you out. Eventually. But, you know what? Let's use my bard knowledge to say this is a bit weird. Fae normally trap people, not the other way round.
My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
It seems like a fitting punishment for a poet.
So, okay. Basically what we've got here is a wounded pixie. Pixie blood is like glow in the dark or something. So, you injure a pixie, it generates lights. So, okay, tell me more about the lantern.
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Okay. Release the pixie. I'm gonna turn this mechanism. I'm really sorry, but, like, we kinda need you. I can't just release you.
Son of a... No! Stop, please!
Okay, so what was that, just out of interest? Jess, I am sorry, but I kinda need this lamp functional. So, I will let you go, like, later. but if you could just stop muttering about me oh my, please let me free, etc., that would be appreciated, because it's kind of annoying.
I'll gut you like a 10-day-old if you don't release me right this moment!
So, right, you've suddenly changed your tune, haven't you, Dolly Dolly Dolly?
If you prefer the kinder type, I'll sweetly slurp your guts like tripe.
Right, well, now I don't want to release you, actually. Though, oh. If we just ignore you, could we maybe revisit this later? Because... I mean, I kind of want to release the pixie. That's true, because I am kind of keeping her in a torture chamber, and that's bad. But if I release you, kind of everyone dies. Also, Arya, please stop smiling. You too, Gale. Can we all please stop smiling? Because we are just carrying a tiny mobile torture chamber right now. Like, this is really, really morally iffy. I'm so sorry, but we have to keep you for the minute.
No, no, no!
So, right. Are you going to shut up now by any chance? And also, can we just, like, you know, speak to you again if we want to?
Yoo-hoo! I'm ready to come out now.
Okay, so we can let her out later, which we will do as soon as we get to Moonrise Towers and have verified that I can travel there freely using, like, a fast travel point. Until then, I'm so sorry, but you've got to stay inside. Also, I'm sorry for, like, turning the torture device.
Open this cage, you munting asshole!
Oh, never mind, she's still yelling, but now she's just swearing instead of doing the oh me oh my business. It's gonna get really cocky and annoying if I don't let her out. But if I do let her out, it's possible I've doomed literally everybody.
Let's just go already!
But we don't even know the way to Moonrise.
That's why we should leave now.
Oh, and downstairs, the children appear to be possibly planning to go to Moonrise. Guys, I wouldn't though... Moll. Moll was kidnapped, that's true.
Moll would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
Okay, listen to Mattis. Mattis is speaking sense, and Merkin, you're a terrible liar. You stay put. I will deal with this. I'm going there to free everyone else anyway.
But it's our job to bring Moll back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Moll is family. Bring her back, please.
I just had a really horrible premonition, by the way. There are now so many people currently imprisoned inside that tower. I'm not going to be able to rescue all of them, am I? Some point the game's going to say, hey, you've got to make a choice. So if I save Moll, someone else dies. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. So right, with all of that business taken care of, Jahira, let's finally catch up, me and you. Unless, of course, we already kind of did that upstairs.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isobel too,
So, okay. We were definitely all caught off guard. Like, literally, I was surprised we missed our first turn.
Honesty will serve you better than charity. I blundered into their trap, and it cost us. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will.
Nothing new to report, so, yeah. Come back if we learn anything. She might be able to help contextualize it for us. And here we go. Jahira, who by the sounds of it is a very cocky big deal. Karlach was very excited to meet her.
Ugh, some crusty balladmonger, I expect. They have me slaying gods or laying with them, depending on the bard.
Okay, so apparently she's not much into bards. It's a rude thing to say to a bard face to face, saying they're a cocky balladmonger. Dear oh flippy dear. So yes, if you had to set the record straight, which one was it?
There are as many versions of a tale as there are people to tell it. Let that satisfy you. And anyway, the heroics of old have done seemingly little to safeguard the present. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
Okay, that doesn't sound like an answer to me. I'd really like an answer to that question, but I guess we're not getting one. So okay, I think we're now done with, the last light in itself for the time being. However, there is one more person I would like to speak to, and they're back at camp. Because, here we go. Halsin said he'd chat to us in more detail when we got closer to Moonrise Towers. Are we by any chance now close enough, my friends?
The Shadow Curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
So, right. We're now in the Shadow Curse. It's time for you to tell me more.
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young Fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
I think I know precisely who you're talking about. The child we ran into, the one who wanted to play a hide and seek. There was something weird and ancient about him. Right, I suspect I've, met this kid. Just out of interest, theoretical question. How bad would it be if I killed the mum, dad, and dog of the forest?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Right. We might want to, maybe go and check in with that kid again now we've been told that, though. Seriously, you still not coming with us? Nope, he's still not willing to join the cooking party, dear flipping dear. Well, in which case, I think it's time for a long rest. And, let's just say, it could just be a very, very special night indeed. And I quite like this camp for this, by the way, because, this is like the biggest camp we've seen so far, with lots of little private spots hidden away behind bushes or whatnot, so... Okay, let's load up the campfire and prepare the cooking hedgehogs. Oh, this is not what I was expecting tonight.
Playtime's over, pet. Ah, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. However, if this is a deal with Zariel, I've got some conditions. 1, Karlach doesn't work for Zariel ever again. 2, Will goes free. Like, that is fine. I am willing to do that deal.
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Okay. However, I would like some additional conditions, please.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
And, okay, we've got... You know what? I'm almost disappointed that I can't do a deal for Karlach instead. Because I would 100% betray Will in order to get Karlach a commitment that even if she does have to return to Avernus, she never has to work for Zariel again. But... okay. This is absolutely fine. Just trust me on this, Will. I'm negotiating with a devil, which is definitely not going to go wrong.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
So, yeah. We'll get it done. But tragically, the only thing we can ask for is Will being released from the pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favourite pet off his leash?
And here we go. We could let the cult infect the asset. They'd make a good thrall. So, history. Or performance. So, you know, a pact-breaking charm and chant a series of pseudo and infernal phrases. That strikes me as a terrible idea that would never work in a million years. Intimidation, that's the approach to go for. Only a 14, I can have, yeah, advantage on that. Basically, if either of these is a 3 or above, we're fine. Job cocked done. So yeah, maybe I might, you know, take my time and do some subquesting, spend a couple of lazy mornings in Karlach's bed. Maybe we'd be a bit late and they'd get infected.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favour only upon soul bearer's fulfilment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
I do kind of like that in the D&D universe, they sat down and said, okay, how do we characterise the most evil, monstrous creatures in all of the house? And the answer they came up with was lawyers. They're basically lawyers. And right, Karlach, we'll get to you in just a second. Sorry, everyone wants my attention this evening. Because first, yes, Astarion wants to talk about the mysterious Geeth McGibble on his back.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
Oh, Astarion, we're not that alike in the slightest. Well, then again, I mean, we both do occasionally find it really funny to do something kind of evil. But you're more smarmy about it, so, you know, we are still a bit different. So, you know what? I'm listening. Where are we going with this?
I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
You see, this here, Astarion, is ultimately why I don't actually trust you that much. Because I could be a dick on occasion, absolutely. But what you're describing is, yeah, way more over the line into just straight up evil, where you just abolish people's free will in order to seize power. Like, that's not cool, Astarion. We're not cocking and doing that.
Power is just a tool. It's people that are good or evil. And even they can be a little bit, I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
Oh no, 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 no. Absolutely cocking not.
So much for thinking you had ambition. Still, we're not there yet. Maybe you'll see the light. Yet.
Yeah, I 100% don't trust Astarion. And yes, you can't feed on me tonight. I've got other plans. Okay, Karlach. It's time. Me and you, let's go prepare the hedgehogs.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Oh, that's true. I didn't actually consider that. Yes, this is kind of relevant to you, actually. So, okay. If we don't help, something very bad's about to happen to Will. Let's focus on that.
Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a Lemur than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
Okay, I really feel like this whole, Mizora thing has taken the romance right out of this evening.
Oh, hi.
Oh, never mind. I just, spoke to her again, and now she's sounding a lot more happy and flirty and whatnot. So, yeah, let's talk about your second upgrade.
Incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real. I can be close to you now, without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
Alright, and yes indeed, I'm rather looking forward to this, Karlach.
I was hoping you'd say that.
So okay, is there anything else we have to do to, officially make this a date?
What are you thinking about?
Oh, she is sounding very into me right now. So, okay, so I'm not seeing anything explicit in terms of our romantic invitations. But yes, are you, okay with this? Because presumably, you've not, had any physical touch for a very long time. If this is a bit much all in one go, we can slow down, Karlach.
Sad. I couldn't let myself feel sad in the hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best to keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little, step by step.
Karlach's great. I love Karlach. And yes, I know you probably don't want to discuss this in detail. But yeah, the thing Damon said about your engine.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now, or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
Okay. So, potentially at least now, yeah, Gale's got someone to give him a hug while he explodes. If you'd like to explode with Gale, I'm sure he'd appreciate the company. But yeah, let's talk about this as a team, because we've definitely been getting closer, Karlach.
Not always. Not this. I'm sorry, but this one is mine. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
You know what? That's fair. That's all absolutely fair. So, no. I'll leave it alone. That's a-okay, Karlach.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
And right, as far as I can tell, there's nothing else, so, in which case, yeah, is something special gonna happen as soon as we turn in for the night? No, because King Will needs to speak first, so seriously, can everyone just chill out for 5 minutes? Me and Karlach are supposed to be having a romantic evening, and you have really ruined this for me, Will.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow.
Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods.
She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Don't worry. We'll get this done and figure out how to get you free. Alright, it's fine.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this.
And yeah, unfortunately, we're kind of lacking in a choice right now. We do it or you're being dragged straight to hell.
Not just rot. I'd have to fight. One of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
So, right, we can't let that happen. Gotcha. Right, anything else from anybody else? Like, Housen, would you like to reveal to me right now that you're about to explode next week or something? Gale, maybe you'd like to talk to me about your ex-girlfriend? No? Well, okay, I guess I'll finally get back to my cooking date night then. Right, load up the camp supplies, and here we go.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
This is incredible. I think I'm actually being cock-blocked by the cocking dream visitor.
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Do we really need to do this now, mysterious dream visitor, who's probably Orpheus? Because, seriously, me and Karlach had a date, and everyone seems determined to ruin it for me. So, you know what, that's fair. It kind of feels like I didn't really do much good. Like, they just immediately ran into a different bit of the Absolute's cults.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Ah, that's what's going on. You're like interfering with psionic transmissions, messing with their psychic network. Okay, that makes sense. Though yeah, you've yet to provide much evidence for your claims, and also you keep refusing to tell me who you are, what you are, etc, etc.
I'm not going to argue with you, but pray you never find out. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental, but we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
She genuinely just ruined my date night, didn't she? Amazing. Yeah, it's the following cooking morning. Me and Karlach didn't get our date night because we were too busy dealing with cooking will and dream visitor plots. You know what? I'm not having this. I've got cooking 1,118 supplies. Karlach, we're having another date night. This one's not going to be ruined by cooking well. Right, no one wants to speak apart from Karlach, so I'm so sorry about that. Mizora really cooking ruined our date nights.
Hey, soldier. I thought I might come visit you later, when everyone's asleep.
Alright, now we're cooking, getting somewhere, so... Okay, Karlach, I'm so sorry about that whole Mizora business, but this evening, it's just you and me, I swear.
I think the others are asleep. Hi.
Oh my goodness, Karlach's so nervous, and... are you okay, Karlach? Because seriously, if you want to take things slower or back off a bit, that's so okay. I appreciate this is probably a weird moment for you, if it's been like a decade since you've had a physical touch at all.
Like a creature. Pulse. Heat. Desire. Since I met you, all I wanted was to be close to you. We're sure I won't hurt you, right?
And don't worry, you're A-okay. But yeah, we'll take things slowly just to make sure you're comfortable, okay?
Slow. To tell you the truth, I feel like I have two modes. Off and on. You might have to show me how slow works.
Okay, that's all absolutely fine, and no, we're not talking about the engine. She doesn't want to talk about the engine. So, here we go. Nice and slow and careful.
Maybe I like slow after all. So, can I kiss you now?
100% you can, yes.
Look at that. Not even a light singeing. Since I met you, all I wanted to do was touch you. Now that I can, I never want to let you go.
Did Karlach just get hotter? Like her flames used to be yellow, now they're blue, suggesting hotter. Are we sure you're not about to explode? Because it would be a really awkward date night if you, like, exploded at the end of it, so... okay. That's fine. I'm happy to go at the speed you want. As long as you're certain you're not about to explode.
Really now, I hope you know that I'm yours. Completely. And I'd like to take you to bed now.
So okay, deploy the hedgehogs!
Gods be damned. It's a good day to be alive.
There we go. We decided to, yes, get fully dressed up in our dressing gowns and sexy robes and whatnot once we were done. And, okay, I was worried there for a second, given there was a sudden scream. But no. The sudden scream was just the pixie, desperately trying to get out. I am so sorry. I appreciate we've just kept you in the torture chamber an extra day so I can have a date night with my girlfriend, but there's not really a good second half to this sentence. I'm just a monster sometimes. Speaking of which... oh, Karlach. I hope you're feeling, you know, nice and chipper today, given you do appear to be doing a little dance. So, okay, she's just singing to herself, and that's delightful.
Oh, God, sorry. I was in my own world. Hi. Hello, good morning. Sorry I didn't wait around this morning. I was just buzzing. Didn't want to wake you.
Okay, awkward, chirpy, flirty Karlach is adorable.
Last night was incredible. This morning is incredible. Every moment with you is beyond belief. You still like me, right?
Oh, Karlach, I absolutely do, and I'm going to be very sad when you, Gale, and anyone else who's got a mysterious exploding condition explode at some point during Act 3.
And nothing bad is going to happen now?
Well, your heart's about to explode, so... deception, nothing bad is ever going to happen again. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm going to tell you that literally nothing bad will ever happen again. So okay, that's only a 4, but that's fine. I'm good at deception.
I knew it. Good. I adore you, you know.
Oh, Karlach, I like you too. In fact, you know what? No, I'm going to say I love you.
I love you too! Oh my god! I've been dying to say that. Oh my god, if I smile any bigger, my face is going to crack. Oh, I'm pathetic. Besotted. And it's all your fault. I guess we better get the day on. So much to do, so much to see. Together. Hey!
Oh, she's just adorable and I love her. Though, yes, I really hope at this point you don't actually fall for another companion down the line, because I think it would break my heart to break up with Karlach at this point. Still, I would say, having officially acknowledged my love for Karlach, how about we call it a punt there? But next time... Right. I think we've now got, yes, a much better understanding of what needs to be done out in the world. That kit we found might just be the key to breaking the Shadow Curse, and with the Moon Lantern in hand, yeah, we can now much more comfortably make a move towards the Moonrise Towers themselves. So we've got plenty of new territory to cover in the Shadow Curse lands next episode, so hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the wonderful Baldur's Gate 3. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So okay, I've been outwitted by a butterfly and beaten up by a fish.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I didn't steal anything! I'm sorry, I touched the shoes while I was shoe shopping! Okay, I feel like I may have just, walked in on something. What about this person? Can we talk to this person?